Hi, so you've seen the thumbnail. Now, if you can relate to something that's on that thumbnail, then I'm going to go not into depths. I'm going to go into a video of me working out and do a voice over it because I don't feel comfortable stood here in front of my camera. It is me talking about how I've managed to overcome addictions and turn it into fitness. I don't go into depths, but if you are looking at what I did to help, then by all means watch. Maybe some of it can rub off and it can help someone. Maybe it can help you, maybe it can help someone you know. But please feel free to watch, but you won't be able to see me. Thanks. So when this video gets published, hopefully 2 weeks from then, I will be 49 years old. I have 3 daughters, a 13-year-old, a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. And as the thumbnail says, a history of addictions. I've also recently been told I have ADHD, which is a whole new thing to deal with. So the reason I'm going to talk about this is it's kind of for not to give advice. It's not to make anyone feel sorry for me or pity or anything like that. It's just to let people know that if you do have an addictive personality, then it doesn't need to be a bad thing. You can kind of turn it around. Well, I turned it around into a good thing, into helping me get healthier and learning how to live with the fact that I've got these issues like ADHD and addictive personality. Now, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to go into depths of what I was drinking, what I was taking, but it was for a decade of my life, it was quite bad. As we're sat here now, it's been 14 years since I've had any sort of narcotics, which is very good. And alcohol is, it's been a while since I've had any alcohol, but over the last, say, year or so, I've had none whatsoever, which has been very good. So going back quite some years, I don't know how many, about 8 years maybe, a friend of mine told me to go for a run. Now, he got into running and he was loving it. I said, it's brilliant, it's this, you got to try it, you want to do this. My attitude to that was, why on earth would I want to run? I wasn't doing fitness, I wasn't doing anything along. I was driving everywhere, I was driving a lorry, I was driving home, and I was sitting in my house, and that was it. But one spring morning, I decided to give it a go. I don't know why. I think it was either have a drink or go for a run, and I thought, no, I'm going to try it. So I went for a run. I ran from my house to my parents' house, which wasn't too far away. It was a couple of miles. So I did that, and I hated every second of it. Could not stand it. My chest was tight, my lungs were coming out my throat, my heart was beating through my chest. It was awful. But when I stopped, after about 5 minutes, there was a kind of I don't want to say warm, tingly feeling, but there was something. There was some sort of, I don't want to say euphoria either. There was something. There was something that made me feel, really good. And that day, I forgot about everything. All the noise in the head from the ADHD stopped. I was just concentrating on one thing, and that was running and breathing. The want for a drink had gone because I wasn't bored. I was doing something. So that day was good. So the next day, I did the same thing. I waited for a point in my day where I was bored and I was thinking, well, I'll just have a glass of wine or something. And I didn't. And I went for a run. Again, same thing. Ran to my parents and then walked back. Now, this is kind of where the addictive personality thing came in. So I started doing this for a few days. I took a day off here, a day off there, but then, yeah, I kind of got addicted to running. Not a bad thing. I lost loads of weight. I started looking great. I felt healthy. Within 6 months, I think I did a half marathon within 6 months. So the addictive personality had kicked in. So rather than me wanting a drink, or I haven't wanted drugs for a very long time, so that's quite good. But rather than me wanting a drink, I just wanted to run. It was helping me have a clear head as well, which up until not too long ago, I didn't know was ADHD. I just thought everyone had a very busy brain, constantly battling with each other. But I have since learned this is not the case. So yeah, the addictive personality kicked in, and I just wanted to run every day. It was a great feeling, not the running, but the end run. You're seeing how far you've ran, seeing how much you've changed, seeing your body change, seeing how your stamina can change. It was just, it felt great. It was a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Now, I also understand that me waffling on about running isn't everyone's cup of tea. It's not what everyone wants to do. But that's the great thing I found about fitness, and also learning that I've had ADHD and some of the traits that come with it. You are madly passionate about something for such a short period of time, and then that's it, you're done. But the thing with fitness, it's not just running, there is so much. And I felt I was getting the same kind of sensation I went from running to swimming. And then it was just obviously seeing how many lengths I could do in half an hour, then how many I can do in an hour. And then once I got not bored of that, but once my brain was like, right, next, I moved on to calisthenics. I say calisthenics, let's say body weight training. So I started doing like push-ups and sit-ups and dips and chin-ups, which again adored for a good, I don't know how long I was doing that for, but again, I was getting the same, I'm going to say euphoria. I was getting the same euphoria from it. So what I was getting from the alcohol or drugs or anything I was getting before, I was kind of getting the same buzz, but it's in a healthy way. And it was clearing my head as well at the same time. So I was concentrating on the swimming or on the running or on the bodyweight training, and then moved into using weights, functional training. There's so much you can do. Spin, cycling. I'm now at the moment doing jump rope and handstands. The whole diversity of fitness is what really helps. I will just say, if I do ramble on during this, it's because I tried to script it, but again, because I don't have the attention to be able to script it, it didn't work. I tried writing it and then just went on a massive ramble. It didn't work. So if I do go off on tangents, that's why. The whole thing about fitness being vast is what personally has really helped me. There doesn't have to be. The amount of things you can do, then hopefully there's one thing that grabs you and you get, I don't want to say addicted to, you get to love, and it's something you want to do, and it kind of takes your mind off of everything else. It's helpful. It's helped me out in a way that I never thought would. I still find that there's one thing I always go back to when I've had like a really, really bad time, like recently through the whole breakup and everything, blah, blah, blah. I won't go into detail. I just ran again for like 3 weeks, just every day, long runs, kind of clears your head, gets me back grounded where I need to be, and then start again. I suppose what I'd like to say to anyone out there who is in the situation or is looking at trying to change the way they are living their life. It's not easy. It's not a case of just go for a run, it's done. I know that's the case. It's not as easy as that. I'm just saying, I tried something, and for me it worked. I don't know if I was lucky or whether I don't know. I'm just, give yourself a chance. Give yourself that little break that it might be. It might not even, it might not even be fitness. Try dance. I'm not saying it's going to work for everyone. I'm just, again, like I said at the beginning, I'm saying this is what worked for me. I found that fitness takes away the need for anything else. It has been a great help for me for the last 6-7 years. And if there's anything I want anyone to take away from this, it would be, again, like I've just said, just to try something. Don't give up on yourself. It's a whole cliche, you're worth more, blah blah blah, but it's possible. It is possible, and we can feel better and look better. And then once you do start in fitness, once you do start doing it a little bit more, you see the change. So not only do you feel the change, you see the change. So it's physical and mental. It's worked for me loads. Not sure what else I need to say about it. I just wanted to talk and just let everyone know why I am so proud at 49 of how I look, considering from where I've come. It's a huge step for me. Which is why I just wanted to say this. I don't really want to go into depths about all my things, but I'm willing to discuss other things that I've done to help me stay on track. Again, it wouldn't be advice, it would just be things that I've done. By all means, try things. Maybe I'll make another video like this. I'm not sure, because as I'm doing it, I am pacing around my living room because it feels very awkward. This is the other reason why you don't see my face, because I kind of just did it over the top of me working out. Well, if you have listened, thanks for listening. If I have given you an idea that you want to do it, and I beg you all to try something. Try whatever you can try, whatever you are able to try, and just see what happens. And good luck with everything. Just on a final note, because we're coming towards the end of the video now, I'll be pleased you can stop watching me work out. I do have videos of me learning to do handstands again. I'm hoping to get to a 30-second freestanding handstand within a year. So by September 2025. In the last 3 months, I've managed to get up to a 10-second, but it's not consistent enough for me. And the other videos I've got are me learning how to do jump rope. So yeah, please, if you want to, please watch those. You don't have to, but it'd be nice if you did. Again, thanks for listening. If you have listened, thanks for watching. If you have watched, I really hope one of you tries something fitness-wise, and I really hope it helps. Thanks.